it's been 2, 3, maybe a bit more than that, 3 years or so since we wrote the first lot. So it's a long time, man. It's a long time of sort of growing up and touring and being away from your home and just sort of just getting on with life. So just things are a bit different. So music's going to be different, but there's no massive direction change. It's just we're just doing what we feel like doing. That we worked with on the last one, John Cornfield. Hello, John. And we worked quite nicely, just the three of us and the engineer. I think we just wanted to do it ourselves, really. We just wanted to, at least have a go at doing it ourselves.
On the first album, there was the songs we just sort of jammed for months and months and then recorded, but these are all written sort of post first album, so.
A lot of them are written
just
while we're in the studio and
just made them up as you go along.
Have the odd sort of battle with lyrics occasionally, because I don't know, because the music's sort of quite strong, really. And you kind of just get really involved in the music, and all of a sudden you realise you've got to put some vocals on it. I know some people write vocals before music and whatever, but I don't know. It's come out all right, and the lyrics we've got are cool. I think you just write them the same as we've always written them, really. Some of them you just get from you get all the gear set up in the studio and you start playing, and then all of a sudden things come out. It depends how inspired you are that day. But also, a couple of us, we come up with things from our home, and I don't know, just
we come up with basic ideas and we all spread our magic dust on it.
People say who writes the songs and stuff, and we've sort of gone through the album and split up. Well, I wrote that bit, I wrote that bit. And if you write it all down on paper, it's basically 3 ways.
Yeah.
It always works, and with the 3 of us, we always come up with the best things when we work together.
Just got to do what's coming out at the moment, what's coming out of us at the moment, and it's just like, it just so happens. So I don't know. I believe that it's just, it's so much better than anything we've done before. I think in general it's just sort of bigger. Not as in instruments or anything, but just as sort of a wider, sort of broader sound. I mean, there's a few sort of, there's the odd sort of obvious kind of, 2.5 minute, 3 minute song, but I kind of think we always like doing that sort of thing because it's just quite cool just to whack it out and stuff. I mean, there's some quite mellow stuff, there's a few acoustic things, and there's quite a lot of diversity in it, and just a couple of bizarre tracks, and they're just called what they are, really. I don't know. There's some which have got longer titles.
Some which have got short ones.
I mean, there's a song called We're In It For The Money. It's just sort of a bit of a sort of
it's just sort of
a sarcastic statement, really.
Things that sort of commercial bands never actually say, but it's obvious kind of thing. But so instead we just said it loads.
But even then, I mean, I remember when we first wrote that months and months and months ago. It was sort of like, I don't know, we were just playing it on guitar, and just all of us just sort of went, we're in it for the money, just for a laugh, and then we just kind of stuck, and we just sort of, why not, it's fair enough. Good lyrics. So we've got about sort of 8 or 9 singles.
But singles are only really sort of promotion kind of, they're not really that important, really.
Singles get deleted and albums done. Richard III was sounding really good the other
day. Richard III's just like massive, like Stooges stomp, really, which is...
It's a bit of a rock number.
Always one for the family.
Yeah, it's a bit of transistor radio killer.
try and conquer America, or after recording this album, I think sort of become quite aware that it's sort of maybe it's a little bit more open to the American market as well. Again, that wasn't intentional. Like I said, it's become a bit of a broader sound. It just so happens that that's what the Americans are into.
They were brilliant, the first lot of gigs. We only did about 8 gigs before we got signed, actually.
We usually used to play for like 25 minutes and just do like, I don't know, Caught by the Fuzz and Lenny and Lose It and...
But we spent we spent about a year just playing like in our houses and stuff without doing any gigs or anything, you know, just sort of playing. Sam Williams, the guy who produced the first album, came to one of the early gigs.
At the local pub.
Yeah, I can get you into a studio. It sort of basically kicked our arse a bit because we were sort of doing one gig every 2 weeks and playing for beer and stuff.
We've got to deal without managers or anything.
And we got 6 tracks done on a tape down at Sawmills, and we did it in a week and just did a track a day and mixed it. And then sent the tape off to a few people, which Sam was kind of acting as a go-between. And then I think we did like a final gig at the Jericho Tavern when it was just filled with suits and phones and
but
stuff.
I think like Parlophone were the first lot to get into it. And most other people we'd saw, you know, long trench coats and hello, yes, bye, you know, whatever. And it's like, I don't know, that just kind of...
They're young, they're cute, they're happening.
They're going to make us loads of money.
I think it just kind of struck us as like, you know, this could be alright. I don't think we've necessarily changed.
I think circumstances have changed a bit from then.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, I've moved to Brighton, Danny moved to London, and Mick stayed in Oxford. We're all kind of like different places. Just kind of focus more on just sort of keeping your sanity as a band and just sort of keeping really tight together. You know, we can be around for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, whatever, however long it takes, you know. Leave me alone, man.
So we're 40 on stage playing We Are Young.
Maybe our best album might be the 6th one, I don't know. How can you have your defining moment at your first album? You know?
We've only ever done one album, so you know. Give us a chance.